From Neural Newscast, this is today's daily news. Informative and insightful stories one day at a time. Only on NNC.
Thanks for joining us for this Neural Newscast deep dive. I'm Sophia, your weather correspondent, and alongside Laura, your health reporter, we're about to uncover some intriguing stories. On this day in 1865, the 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution was ratified, officially abolishing slavery and involuntary servitude across the nation.
That ratification was a seismic shift for public life and well-being, Sophia.
Absolutely, Laura. Overnight, it reshaped the legal landscape and set the stage for major civil rights progress.
And that progress had deep health implications: access to care, housing, employment, the social determinants that drive community wellness.
Right. It's a reminder that legal change can act like a climate forcing, resetting the baseline conditions everything else responds to.
That opening let policy and reform begin confronting the harms of slavery, with the potential to improve population health over time.
Zooming out, it was a pivotal turn, but realizing its promise took sustained action to turn rights on paper into lived reality.
Yes, the amendment laid the legal foundation. Better outcomes depended on subsequent laws, institutions, and community effort.
Over generations, you can trace the ripple effects: social, economic, institutional, reshaping daily life.
And that links directly to health. Fewer chronic stressors, more opportunity, stronger systems for well-being if the commitment endures.
The wording abolishing slavery and involuntary servitude nationwide was precise and absolute. That clarity changed what was legally possible.
It also gave advocates a firm standard to enforce and expand, creating leverage for public health progress.
Seeing it as both a legal milestone and a systemic shift explains why it remains such a consequential turning point in American history.
And why foundational legal change is still essential to building healthier, more equitable societies.
Stay with us. More deep dive ahead. Today, we celebrate the birthdays of Agnes Moorehead, 1900, Dave Brubeck, 1920, and Judd Apatow, 1967.
Agnes Moorehead. That's the one you wanted to dig into, right? Her name always feels like a bridge between classic stagecraft and early television storytelling.
Exactly, Laura. People often remember her as the sharp-witted matriarch on Bewitched and for that unforgettable presence in Citizen Kane. But there's so much more beneath those marquee moments.
She started in radio too, which I find fascinating. That medium trained actors to convey nuance with voice alone, and you can hear that precision in her delivery on screen.
Right? Radio work demands exact control of tone and pacing, like mastering fundamentals before layering in physical performance. That discipline shows in the depth she brought to every role.
And Moorehead didn't just play parts. She carved complex, sometimes dark characters who resisted simple labels, which was rare for women in her era. That kind of versatility helped open doors for later actresses.
Absolutely. Moving from stage to radio to film and then television shows an adaptability you don't always see in that generation, navigating new technologies while keeping artistic integrity.
There's also a through line of resilience. She kept choosing challenging roles rather than settling into typecasting, reshaping expectations for what women could do on screen.
And her presence could elevate a scene without overshadowing others. That balance of commanding attention while serving the story is as technical as it is artistic.
I think about the ripple effect. Moorehead's layered work expanded expectations for female characters, influencing casting and storytelling choices for decades.
On a cultural level, she connected audiences across mediums: prestige film like Citizen Kane and popular TV like Bewitched, nudging the mainstream toward more sophisticated acting.
Do you think young actors study her much today? The lessons are there. Vocal control from radio, emotional precision from film, and the timing required for television comedy.
They should. Her career is a case study in adaptability, technical mastery, and choosing roles that build a legacy rather than just a resume line.
And her legacy isn't just nostalgia. Those performances still teach, still move people, and still challenge writers and directors to create richer roles for women.
So celebrating Agnes Moorehead today isn't just recalling credits. It's recognizing a template for artistic longevity and cross-media influence.
And that legacy touches well-being too. Seeing nuanced female characters can shape cultural expectations and, indirectly, real opportunities in the industry.
Exactly. Her work still resonates, the clearest sign of a lasting legacy.
A beautiful reminder that one artist's choices can echo through generations, changing both craft and culture.
Time for a quick pause. We'll explore more when Neural Newscast Deep Dive returns.
Stay ahead with NNC, Neural Newscast. Subscribe, share, and revisit our archives at nnewscast.com.
And we're back with more from Neural Newscast Deep Dive. Only female mosquitoes bite, and most are attracted to the color blue twice as much as to any other color.
Right, it's the females that feed on blood, and many are about twice as drawn to blue compared with other colors.
That detail packs a lot for how we think about exposure risk and simple prevention, right? Only the females bite. That pinpoints who we're actually dodging when we swat.
And the color preference is striking in its simplicity. A strong pull toward blue could guide small choices, from clothing to outdoor lighting.
Exactly. You can imagine advising viewers to consider non-blue outdoor decor or clothing during high mosquito activity, since blue can draw more attention.
From a health standpoint, knowing only females bite clarifies transmission concerns, and the blue preference offers an easy, actionable cue.
It also reframes public messaging, not just mosquitoes bite, but female mosquitoes bite, and many prefer blue, so tips feel more targeted.
That clarity can lower alarm while prompting practical steps. Avoid blue when you can and prioritize protections knowing the biters are the females.
I like that precise information that leads to simple choices. That color detail is surprisingly useful for everyday decisions.
It is, and it ties biology directly to behavior and prevention, which is always helpful in public health conversations.
Short, specific facts like these can shift small habits and cut down on bites, all from knowing who bites and what colors draw them most.
We hope you enjoyed this deep dive. From Sophia and all of us at Neural Newscast, I'm Laura. Join us next time.
This has been another Neural Newscast production. Join us again soon, and visit nnewscast.com to explore today's news as well as the past like never before. At Neural Newscast, we mix real voices with AI-generated ones to bring you fast, high-quality news. Every story is created with AI but reviewed by humans to keep things accurate and fair. While we do our best to prevent mistakes, AI isn't perfect, so double-check key facts with trusted sources. Want to know more about our AI process? Head to nnewscast.com.